comfortable seated position, maybe sitting on your block or just raising your hips in some way. Coming into where you're nice and comfortable. And let's soften our eyes and come into our yoga space, landing, arriving in our yoga space. Thank you both for being here to share your beautiful yoga energy, raising your own vibration and the vibrations of our group and everyone around us. Let's tune into our breath. Notice the rise and fall in your chest and your belly as you breathe in and out. Scan yourself physically and notice how your body's feeling. And notice how your mind is. If there's thoughts coming in from your busy morning, acknowledge them and let them go. Coming back to your breath. So we're going to continue on from our theme we had on Monday about releasing fear and bringing in strength, bravery, and courage. When we're fearful, it stops us from doing things. So just giving ourselves some more strength and confidence to get on and do things, move to the next level. Let's take 4 breaths. As you breathe in, imagine you've got some roots underneath your feet and you're drawing up the energy of the earth, drawing it up through all your chakras. And as you breathe out, you're breathing out any fear that you have in your body. So do 3 more breaths like that. So big, long, deep breath in. Imagine drawing up all the beautiful energy from the earth to support you. And as you exhale, I'll let go of any fears that you have, any things that are stopping you from doing things. And 1 more breath. And let's take our position of tabletop. So having our knees underneath our hips, nice open hands, pressing our palms into the mat. As we exhale, bring your buttocks down to your heels into child's pose. Walking fingertips forward, just taking a couple of breaths here. Surrendering into the practice and exhaling as you surrender your forehead a little closer to the mat. So as you breathe in, breathing in all the beautiful energy of the earth, breathing in courage and strength and bravery, and breathing out any fears. And on the next inhalation, come back up to tabletop and take your chest forward into an upward dog. And exhale back down into child's pose. Continue on with this little flow for a few more breaths. Warming up your spine and loosening through the hips and the lower back. And let's do 1 more. Exhale as you come into child's pose. And inhale, coming it to an upward dog. And then come back to tabletop. As you inhale, lift your chest and raise your gaze into cow pose. And as you exhale, lift your spine up towards the ceiling, arching your back, opening up all the little spaces in your vertebrae. And then inhale back to cow. Softening your eyes and moving with your breath. Connecting with the mat and connecting into your practice. And noticing the little spaces in your vertebrae gently opening up as your body warms up. And on the next exhalation, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up into downward dog. And take a few breaths here, noticing the stretch in the back of your legs. Pressing your heels down towards the earth. And then inhale, bring your knees down to the mat and lift your chest up to upward dog. And exhale back into downward dog. So just move through, making the flow just a little bit bigger. And we'll do one more round. From downward dog, take your feet wide and walk your hands up underneath you into a wide-legged forward bend. And allow the crown of your head to point down to the earth and bring your hands underneath you. Heel toe your feet a little wider so you feel a little bit of weight on the outside edge of your feet. Let your head fall heavy, let your shoulders fall heavy. And breathing here, noticing the connection with the stretch down the back of the legs and a nice opening up through the lower back. Let your shoulders relax, let your head relax. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And on the next inward breath here, toe your feet a little closer together. Slight bend in your knees and slowly stack your bones and come up to standing. Nice. And as we inhale, we're going to lift our arms up, reaching up above our head. And exhale, bring them back down. So noticing opening up through the chest, opening the shoulders. And then meeting your hands above your head. On the next exhalation, coming down to the side. Connecting with that stretch down the side of your body. And exhale to the other side. Smoothing with your breath. Inhale as you come up to standing and exhale as you stretch the side. And coming back to the middle. On the next exhalation, we're going to fold forward, bring our hands down to our feet. And then inhale, come back up. Reaching up above our head. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, come all the way up. And then on the next exhale, as we forward bend, we're going to bring our hands down, tuck them underneath our toes, and stay down here, taking a few breaths, connecting with the stretch down the back of the legs. And come back to the theme of our practice. As you inhale, inhaling all the beautiful energy up through the earth, up through the soles of your feet, up through your body, and exhale any fear that you might have. So inhaling energy for courage and bravery, and exhaling any fear. And on the next inhalation, come back up to standing, and let's bring our hands to heart center. Just taking a few breaths, softening our eyes, coming back to our breath. And then coming to the top of the mat. And we're going to step back without looking back. We're going to step back our left foot and come into warrior one. So stepping back, inhale, lift your arms, bending the right leg. and reaching up nice and tall and connecting with the stretch through the hip flexor. That's it. Just take a couple of breaths. And on the next inhalation, take the right hand forward, left hand back, and gaze towards the right thumb. That's it, and have the knee bent over the ankle. Keeping it nice and strong through that right leg. And then on the next exhalation, taking the right hand back into humble warrior. That's it. So nice and strong through that right leg. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat inside the right foot. If you want to use your block, place the block there and your right hand on it. And then inhale, lift up the left arm into triangle pose and lengthening out that right leg so you feel stretch through the back of the right leg and opening up the chest. Let's take a couple of breaths, nice and strong. And then exhale, bring the hand back down to the mat and walk your left foot forward and bring your feet close together. And we're going to come into chair pose. So having the feet and knees together, inhale, lift up our arms, lift up our chest. And we're going to hold this pose. So this is a pose of strength for the legs. And we're going to hold it for another 15 seconds. So keeping it nice and strong through the legs. Nice work. 3, 2, and 1. And come back up to standing. Give your legs a little shake. And then come back to the top of the mat. And we'll do the same on the other side. So stepping back without looking, step back the right foot. And then inhale, raise your arms, bending the left knee, reaching up into warrior one. Keeping it nice and strong, nice and steady. Connect with the stretch through the right hip. Nice strong left leg. On the next exhalation, take the left hand forward, right hand back into warrior two. One more breath, and then bring the left hand back and come into humble warrior. That's it. That's it. Nice work, keeping it nice and strong. As you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. If you have your block, place it inside the left foot. Place the left hand on the block, lengthen out the left leg. Inhale, lift up the right arm and looking up to the right thumb for triangle. And connecting with the stretch down the back of the left leg and opening up the chest to get a nice twist through the upper back. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then exhale, bring the right hand down and step forward with the right foot. And we'll come into our chair pose again. So sitting down and then lifting up your arms. Hi, Caroline. So coming into chair pose, and we're going to hold this nice and strong for 30 seconds, keeping your ankles and your knees together. That's it. Yeah, it's good, Julianne. Going to hold it for another 10 seconds, nice and strong through the thighs. 3, 2, and 1. And come up to standing. Give your legs a shake. Bring your hands to heart center, softening your eyes, coming back to your breath. Okay, we're going to do one more chair pose. So let's come into position and have your hands at heart center. And I want you to twist towards your right side and hook your left elbow on the right knee, looking to the side. So this is a chair twist. Holding this for a couple more breaths. And then inhale to center and exhale to the other side. One more breath. Inhale to center, and then bring your hands down to the mat, straightening out your legs, tucking your fingertips under your toes, and giving it a nice stretch down the back of the legs into, this is a forward bend. So relaxing here in this inversion, coming back to our breath. And then release our toes, bring our hands to the mat and walk our feet wide. Heel toe them out as wide as you can. And coming into a wide-legged forward bend. So bringing your hands underneath your body, the crown of your head pointing down to the mat. And let your head fall heavy, let your shoulders fall heavy. And coming back to the theme of our practice on inhaling all the good energy up through the roots of the earth underneath your feet, inhaling all the strength, courage and bravery up into the soles of your feet, up through your legs, up through all your chakras. And as you exhale, exhale any fear that you may have in your body. As you breathe in, nice long deep breaths, and breathing out, continue that cycle flow. Softening your eyes. As you do it, you may even see in your mind's eye, there might be some changing of colors as you bring the energy up. One more breath. And walking your hands forward, lengthening out your spine, stretching through the back, and then heel toe your feet a little closer together. And we're going to come down to the mat, down to the ground. Coming onto your back, hugging your knees up to your shoulders, up to your chest. And move your body in a circle, releasing any tension you might have in your lumbar spine. And releasing your hands from your knees. Feet are up off the ground. And I want you to slowly roll your knees to the right side as you look to the left. Trying to keep your shoulder blades on the mat if you can. Relaxing into the twist. Taking a few breaths, noticing the stretch through the chest and the nice twist through the left side of the body. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And then inhale, bring the knees back up to center. And exhale, allow the knees to go to the left side whilst we look to the right. Relaxing a little more on each exhalation. Resting the shoulders on the mat. Noticing the stretch through the chest and through the right side of the body. Two more long deep breaths here. And then on the next inhalation, bring your knees back to center and hug them back into your chest. From here, we're going to drop our right foot to the mat and cross our left leg over the front of the right leg into Pigeon Pose and hug that left knee towards the chest. You might be able to reach through the gap in the legs to the right thigh or the right shin. Relax your upper body back onto the mat into reverse pigeon. Noticing the stretch through the left side, through the left glute. One more breath. And then release your hands, keep the leg crossed, bring the right foot down to the mat. Use your right hand to draw the left knee across to the right side and come into another twist, a pigeon twist. And notice that deep stretch through the left glute this time as you gently use the left hand to draw the knee towards the right side. One more breath. And then inhale, bring both knees to center and change your legs over. So left foot to the ground, cross the right leg across the front of the left, and then hug the knees up to the chest and reach through the gap in the legs to the left thigh or the left shin. Relax your upper body and head back down to the mat. Back to pigeon pose. Connecting with a stretch through the right glute and the right ITB. Taking some deep breaths here. One more breath. And then release your hands. Allow the left foot to come back down to the mat. Keep the right leg crossed. Using your left hand, draw the right knee to the left side. Have the right hand straight out from your shoulder, looking with your gaze towards the right hand as you're coming through another twist. Each exhalation, allow your body to twist a little more. Try not to force it. Just relaxing into that beautiful twist down the right side of the body. Couple more breaths. And then inhale back to center. Hug your knees to your chest, uncross your legs. You might want to roll in a little circle or rock backwards and forwards. Whatever works for you. Releasing any tension you might have in your back. And then from here, we're going to go into our legs up position. So you might like to go to shoulder stand or legs up the wall or supported with a support underneath your lower back. Whatever feels right today for you. As you inhale, lift the legs up. In shoulder stand, using your hands to support your hips and using your elbows to take some of the weight. Moving your ankles in a little circle. Giving your legs a little shake, making them nice and light. And settling back into your breath. Using the inversion to reverse our circulatory system and reverse our lymphatic system, flowing down any fluids from the feet and the ankles, down through the legs, down to the lymph nodes in the groin area. Let's take our feet out wide. And then bring the soles of our feet together, knees out. Lengthen our legs up, stretching up towards the ceiling, and then taking the feet over the head towards the mat behind your head into plow pose. And notice a little bit more stretch in the shoulders and the back of the legs. Taking a couple more breaths here. You can release your hands down to the mat. And then on the next inhalation, gently, gently bringing your spine back down to the mat. And coming into your Savasana position for your Yoga Nidra. So getting nice and comfortable. If you have a blanket or an eye pillow, you can put that on. Getting really comfortable in your space. That's it. Cover yourself up. Keep in all the beautiful energy and the warmth that you have cultivated. So laying down on your mat, taking 3 deep relaxing breaths. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You'll be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing during the meditation. Please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave behind the rest. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of the sounds you can hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside your building, to sounds inside your building, to sounds inside your room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls of the room you're in, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of your natural breath. And become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There's a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. And there's a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale. And pause. Feel the urge to breathe bubble up inside you, and when you need to inhale, please do so. Long, slow inhale. Longer, slower exhale. And then pause where the body is neither inhaling or exhaling. Please continue breathing in this way. Now go back to your natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale or the exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your resolve. The resolve should be a short, positive statement in simple language to try to discover one naturally. Please state your resolve clearly and with awareness 3 times. The resolve that you make during your Yoga Nidra plants the seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformational healing. Also say to yourself, I'm practicing Yoga Nidra, I'm awake and relaxed. We will now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout the body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, top of your foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, top of your foot, big left toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of your body, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, the whole right leg, whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine your whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor toward the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. You're rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy, so heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Awaken this experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel this chill permeate your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. You feel heat radiating onto your skin and heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety, and worry. Feel the stress in your mind and your body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. Now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelope you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You're relaxed and aware. You're completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen as though you're at the cinema. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now a number of different things will be named, and you should envisage them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. a red desert, a peacock feather, Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, full moon, your reflection in a mirror, foggy morning, waiting for results, sun shining overhead, a bouquet of flowers, tall tree, receiving help from others, cool, clear water, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, burning candle, temple on a mountain, path in the woods, vibrant sunset, taking a deep breath, cat stretching, a beautiful garden, your favorite song, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It's time to repeat your resolution. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of the breath and at the same time, develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and the props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor. And take your awareness into all points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Do not open your eyes just yet, but visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. And start by slowly moving your hands and your feet. Take your time, there's no hurry. When you're sure that you're fully awake, gently open your eyes. And please roll over to your right side and stay on your right side for a few more moments. Use your hands to press up from the floor and let your head come up last. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Got a little quote for you. Yoga is about rising to a new level of balance and competence in all parts of your life. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for your beautiful yoga energy and your yoga practice. Let's bring our hands to our forehead for kind thoughts and to our lips for kind words and to our heart for kind heart. Namaste. Lovely. How's everyone feeling? All good?